Brian from Blackseed. If it's your first time joining, hit that subscribe button. If you looked at some of our previous videos, I had a Chinesium column from Summit, and brand new column, powder coated, and we thought we'd try one of the cheaper columns, and we actually got it out, or we put it all in, and we learned a few issues with it. Of course, I scratched it all to hell working with it, but and this was a column shift. One of the first issues was the indicator housing, which is, you know, plastic. On some of the higher end columns, these are also, you know, billet or stainless. I think they're normally billet. The housing wasn't drilled right, so you could only get one screw in of the two. And then the indicator on the back side, it's just, you know, a chunk of plastic sets in here, and it was sliding back and forth, giving us a lot of problems. But the main thing is, even with the shift lever, you know, set up so it should be locked, you could self-tilt it. And if you watch my other video with the steering wheel on, if you put a little pressure down, it would go down. But I kind of wanted to show you this. So it probably shouldn't have that much play, and it's all the way down in the unit. Of course, it works on like this, but you have a ton of play right here. It's kind of close up of the deal, you know, plastic. The indicator here, once it was tilted forward, you know, this plastic piece, it's almost like it needs to lock in to the housing, indicator housing itself, and it really doesn't do a good job at that. Powder coat was good before I scratched it all up. I don't know. Something's not right with it. It's not working right. Reviews we've read online and such, and the tilt I'm worried about, the tilt mechanism breaking, or you losing steering capability because of the plastic cast, you know, ball and socket piece that's in here. We may end up cutting the column open later. I don't know. We may just chop it up, see what's going on. I may just leave it for kind of a mock-up column, but it is what it is. So out with the new, and in with the new. So nothing like buying the same car part twice to get a quality piece. So this is a all stainless Flaming River column. I've used several of these stainless columns. I think you can get them from Flaming River and you know, powder coated finishes and such, but made in the USA, real nice TIG work on it. I'm gonna go shifter in the floor now. Let me show you. So this is just tilt. You can see real nice stainless, real nice piece, heavy duty piece. And I can guarantee you the tilt columns on these are within proper spec and what they should be doing. The other piece I wanted to show you, regardless of column, I kind of wanted to show you the hardware that you get with it. Kind of do a close-up here of the Chinesium aluminum chrome plated. I mean, it's okay, you know, 90s style shifter. Maybe I can use that on some. This has just been laying in my cabinet, and it's already got all scratched up and everything. Flaming River, their columns come with billet aluminum, you know, turned pieces. These are really nice. These are always some of the reasons why I like Flaming River. But like I said, we thought we'd use a cheap column, save a few bucks, and I feel like I ended up throwing my money at the just in the trash. I went back to Summit because I've had that column a couple years as I've been building this. Summit customer service was great. Went through the issues with them. They're like, hey, we know it's out of warranty, but if you want to purchase your new column, as you're saying, through us, we'll make it right, and you know, we'll help you with a percentage of the deal. So they helped me out a little bit there. I buy a lot of parts from Summit, but you know, nice column. I would say if you're doing a project, I've never steered away from Flaming River until this time, and now I'll never steer away again. All right, thanks for watching. Just kind of wanted to give you that final recap, and we're gonna mock this thing up into the truck and get it set in place, and we'll show you what the final product looks like. So new column's in, my steering wheel's on. It's all a brushed stainless with billet signal switches, lever switches. There's no play in it. That's what we're looking for. Around the front, I did order a 32. It puts it out a little bit. The reasoning behind that is because I need clearance for my headers that are going on. If I pulled it up closer to the firewall, it does change the angle. There's no bind or anything in the U-joints at this point. Everything rotates smoothly. I probably wouldn't go past that because your knuckles may start to grab, but plenty of room for headers. Just coming up on my next step. But column looks great, turned out good. So final thoughts on our import steering column versus these American made ones, right? The reason we went import is it's cost. Quite frankly, $250, you get a tilt shift column with, you know, their chrome plated aluminum gear shifter, turn signals, and tilt switches, and you can pick it up from Summit and have it in 2 days. Great, you know, and the finish overall originally looked really nice. From a cost standpoint, Flaming River, I did it in a tilt shift column, $900 or $1,000. They're high. I think in the end, you get what you pay for on this stuff. You just look at the raw stainless finish on this Flaming River column and the TIG work around the collar to the main shaft. They're super nice. There's zero play in the tilt mechanism. Dude, it's solid. Where the import, it was clicking. It was moving an inch going to the next slot. Just a little pressure on it. In the end, I may tear apart that that column. I'd like to kind of get through my Lonestar Throwdown thrash right now, and then disassemble that column and see if I can figure out what's the actual weak points. Now, I know what I've heard, and I know what I see between the knuckle being, you know, kind of a cast finish versus what looks to be a machine knuckle that operates in the tilt. And it's supposed to be a weak point. I want to see it. I mean, I got a column sitting on my shelf now that's brand new that I don't know. I mean, I was thinking, well, maybe we could give it away, but I'm afraid to put that in someone else's hands because to me it seems like there could be a failure for sure. In fact, and it was out of warranty. I bought it probably a year ago, and Summit's like, man, that thing's out of warranty. We'll give you a percentage off your next one. And that's when I bought the Flaming River. So brand new column. I don't know what the warranty is on them. It's not a year apparently. That's also, you know, kind of suspect. But in the end, and I have a friend running. Narks is running in his C10 for several years now. He's been running one of the imported columns, so he says he's had zero problems out of it. It may just be hit and miss on it. For me, it was definitely a miss, and I got a $250 mock-up steering column now. So is what it is. I am definitely a brand supporter of Flaming River going forward, and hey, when you're in a truck like this and your biggest interior pieces are your seat, your steering column and wheel and gauges, and it's all minimal like that, then I figure having a really nice steering column just kind of blends well. And hell, it turned out good in the truck. I mean, minimalistic and look, it definitely fits the theme very well. All right, appreciate you watching. Keep following me for the LST crunch. If you're going to be in Houston, maybe we'll sit down, have a quick interview or something. Hit me up on my Instagram, Blackseed Originals. I do a lot of stuff on there, talk to a lot of people there, and thanks for following.